Hello and welcome to part 3 of Magic Arena Core Set 2020 Draft. Now jumping into the first battle. In the past two parts, we were building the deck and choosing the cards. And if you haven't seen those two parts, you'll want to see that right now. The link will be in the description below and in a card up there. So jumping into the game now. Looking at our opening hand, we see mostly black cards, and we do have the swamps to play it. This is a blue-black deck. If you haven't watched the first two parts, this is a blue-black deck. And looking at the cards here, we've got Murder and Blood Burglar. This is really making me want to keep this because I've got the lands to play these two cards at least. So I am going to keep this hand. And we're going to play a land and pass turn. Okay, now we draw an elemental, which is not very good. Because we don't have the blue mana to play it. So he's got a Fairy Misstring. Oh, and this Rhineboard Cutthroat, which is very powerful. So, okay, so here we've got 3 cards. Now, like I said in the past videos, Mind Rot is very powerful, especially when playing it on turn 3 here. So we're going to Mind Rot him. And we're going to see what he discards. So he's going to discard 2 lands, which tells me that he does have powerful creatures. And we're going to attack here to see if this guy wants to trade with us. Yes, we're going to trade. That's a good, because I don't really like that card. That card can get really big. It's actually also one of the main cards in a top meta deck right now. I think it's called Simic Flash. And here we don't have anything to play, so we are going to pass turn. So seeing him play this does tell me that he's got a lot of flying creatures. So I'm going to take 3 here. And hopefully draw into a sleep paralysis. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to paralysis that. So we just took another 3 there. Perfect. Draw into a Frostlings. Now I'm going to play a Frostlings, and I'm probably going to tap down the Warden. And we'll pass turn here. Ooh, he's going to play a Fortress Crab. That's got a really big butt. Good, we get an Octoprofit. We'll play that so we can scry. And hopefully set up, yeah, perfect. Yeah, I want it like that. So I can draw the island, play the air elemental, play another air elemental. And no, he's got a Fortress Crab, so there's no point attacking him into him. And he does have only 2 cards left. And if he doesn't play anything this turn, it probably means that those 2 cards are lands. I am still getting hit, but I do get to play the air elemental now, which is a 4/4 flying, which can block these 2. And that resolved, which is perfect. And I might attack him now, because I can get at least 2 damage through. He'll block one of them. He can't block both of them, so I am getting at least 2 damage going through here. He is blue-white, so I don't think he has any haste creatures. However, he does have that. But that is fine. We're sitting on some pretty powerful cards now, so I can play this, but I am going to go for the second air elemental. So I am now representing big threats. Okay, so looking at this card, it is a rare, so and I haven't seen that before, so I'm gonna take my time and read it. So I'll play a land, and I'll probably play this card, and I am probably most likely gonna murder that, so I might just hold back here, and when he attacks, I'll play the murder. So he does control another mystery, which does trigger this. Lets him draw a card. Okay, so we're going to attacks now. I'm expecting an attack from the this card. Or he could hold back and he could activate that ability, which will allow him to draw 2 cards, but discard 1 card. Okay, and we are back, and look at the Boral Elemental here. And deciding if I should play it, because he didn't attack with that. So I think I'm going to play the Death Toucher, and I'm going to start attacking him soon with it, the Death Toucher. So I'm not going to attack here. I'm going to pass my turn, let him have his turn. Oh, okay, so he's got another of these fairies. He's drawing cards, but it's alright. Okay, so he's got his 4th. This is gonna draw him a card here. So we are pretty much in a board stall right now. This happens a lot in Limited. Okay, back to my turn, and we draw and anticipate. And I think I am going to attack with the feral here, because it does have Death Touch. So I'm gonna go to attacks, and I am going to attack him. He could potentially just take it, but I think he's gonna block with probably one of the 1/1s. Okay, so it looks like he's gonna take it here. So he's gonna take 5. And it's my turn, and I wanna play a card. I do also really wanna play the Anticipate, so I think I'm gonna hold back and play the Anticipate on his end step. So we're gonna put a stop there. He now has 4 of those fairies, which doesn't scare me at all. I mean, they're all 1/1s. So he's gonna play an aerial assault, which is he's gonna destroy target tap creature. I think I'm gonna play the Anticipate here, just to make him think that I might have a counter spell. Okay, so looking at these 3 cards, all of these 3 are very powerful. I think I'm gonna take the hardcover because of the loot ability. On my turn, I can put it on a creature, and like Frostlings said, it can start helping me loot. Okay, that is a really annoying card, so I am going to have to murder that now. If you didn't get a chance to see that, that basically lets it deal combat damage equal to its power, which was 6 before, but now that's been murdered. Now it's my turn now. I can play the hardcover, and I think I'm gonna target the Frostlings because I am only doing this for the loot ability, and then I'm gonna play the Boral Elemental now, because I'm out of like combat tricks and instant speed cards. So there's no point for me to hold back on mana, even though I could be representing. I'd much rather play more threats. Okay, so he's playing a Frilled Sea Serpent here, and I can't do anything about it, but it is a really annoying card because it does have that ability, which he can use for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 7 mana, so he can use that. So we're gonna put a stop on the end of turn, so I can activate this ability to draw a card and lose. Okay, drawing an Anticipate. I think I'm gonna just keep the Anticipate because it gets me more cards. This is also pretty good, so I think I am going to... I'm going to hold back, because I do have an Anticipate now. He's gonna play a Winged Words. So I'm gonna let him do it, let him draw it. It's not like I've got a counter spell. So he's got his own hardcover, which is not good, because he's gonna get to loot like what I'm doing here. And you may not think it is, but looting is very powerful, especially in limited. But I am starting to look at library count. So he's gonna attack it. I'm gonna play the Anticipate now, see if I can find anything that can answer these. So I'm looking here, and I've got hardcovers and Mind Rots. And I think I might take the Mind Rot, because I am dealing with flyers, and I've already got another copy. So I'm going to take the Mind Rot, because he's got 2 cards in hand. I do want to get rid of them. And I'm going to go to blocks here. And I'm deciding if I should kill one of these creatures, which I really should. And it's probably this one, because he didn't activate the ability. I'll do it now, before it's too late. So I'm gonna take 4 this turn. Okay, so this guy, he's gonna play an Unsummon. I'm gonna activate Frostlinks and draw a card and discard a card. What I was hoping for was maybe my own Unsummon, but that's okay. Okay, I'm starting to draw lands now, so I'm gonna keep that land to activate for the Frostlinks. Actually, I might Mind Rot him. Here, I'll pass turn. Oh yeah, he's gonna loot. I think he might just make the serpent unblockable and screw me up. Protection from red. Okay. I think he's won here because he's got more flyers, and I don't think I can block him on 6. So what? I'm pretty sure this game is going to be his, but I'm unsure if he's actually going to attack or not. I mean, like, not attack, actually attack with everything. I'm still gonna draw, see what I get. See, yeah, I get an island, so this, I'm pretty sure this game is his. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna hit the concede button to end this quicker. Okay, so we're gonna jump into game 2. Going into sideboard, we do get to sideboard here, and he does have a decent amount of flyers, so the charge is probably going to be more powerful here. Looking to play maybe the negate, and maybe 2 charges so my creature can block. This also gives Death Touch, so I am going to throw that in, and probably the Befundle, because it does look pretty good against him. The Mind Rot's always powerful, so I'm not going to take that out. Okay, I think I'm done with sideboarding, and we're going to jump straight into game number 2. Okay, so we are going to play first, and looking at our starting hand, this is amazing. We've got to anticipate into a Mind Rot here, so I'm definitely going to keep this 7. We're looking to play the Swamp and pass turn here. On our turn, we'll play the Island, and then we'll hold on and we'll anticipate on the end step. Yep, there we go. We'll pass turn, hit that end stop button. I'm hoping that he doesn't play anything, because this will instantly put me ahead. Okay, so he's going to play that. But that's just the 1-2 that can get slightly bigger. So I'm going to play the Anticipate. Maybe get a land. Oh, double Mind Rot. I could Mind Rot him 2 times, but I'm not going to be that mean. So I'm going to get the land here. My turn. And we're gonna Mind Rot him. So we get to play the off profit next turn. I'm going to Mind Rot him. And we're going to hopefully discard 2 of his best cards. I reckon he doesn't have many lands. I reckon he's only got 1 land left. Okay, yeah. Okay, so if he doesn't play a land, it tells me that he kept a 3-land hand, but he does, or he could have top decked it, and he got rid of this, which is good, because that is a creature card. Okay, I'm gonna play 4. I'm gonna play the Octo Prophet, and that's gonna allow me to draw 2. I mean, scry 2. Sorry. So I'm gonna be able to. I think I'm going to put the Anticipate on top, but I want to draw a land, so yeah, I'm gonna scry both of those to the bottom. He's gonna flash that in. So on my turn, I'm hoping to draw a land here, especially. Okay, so I'm gonna block that. I don't know why he's doing that. That's gonna die. It's probably a mistake on his point. Perfect. Drawing a land here is perfect, as I can play the Air Elemental. Not going to attack here. Just gonna pass turn. Okay, so now that I've got the Air Elemental, okay, he's gonna unsummon that. He's only doing that, stopping me for 1 turn, just to hit me for 3 again. That's fine. This time I am going to attack. I'll hit him for 3. Because the Air Elemental is a flying blocker. This is really what it's there for. So if he's going to play the Warden, that's fine. I do draw a Boral Elemental, but I really want to play the hardcover to start getting card advantage. So I'm gonna hold back here so I can use the hardcover's ability to loot. The Fortress Crab, one of the most annoying cards, I'll be honest with you, because it's a 1/6. Okay, so on the end step I am going to loot. Get a land. I think I'm just gonna discard the land here. Draw another land. Okay. Now I'm gonna play the Boral Elemental. I could loot. Oh wait, no, I played a land this turn, so gonna pass turn here. I could have attacked him, put him down to 10. He's gonna try and he's gonna draw 2 cards. That's not really annoying. That was basically play the fairy. Oh, he does, so he gets to draw a card. Okay, so we're gonna loot again, get another land, discard that land, draw. My turn. Draw another Octo Prophet. That's good, because I get to scry. Ooh, 2 lands. Let's scry that to the bottom. Not going to attack. Okay, so we are back another board stall here. And I've got to negate Blood for Bones. So I'm not, because I do have the Blood for Bones. I don't mind losing a creature now. He did just draw one of his most powerful threats, which is the Sea Serpent. I'm hoping to draw a negate. Oh, and I forgot to loot. Perfect timing drawing a murder here. I think I'm going to start attacking. I'm going to hit with the Air Elemental, I think. I don't want to put myself in a position where I'm going to die, though. So I'm just going to attack with the Air Elemental, see what he does. He might just let this through. But if he does block, he's losing a creature. Yeah, he's going to block with the 1/1, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to give the turn to him. And hopefully he will attack with the Sea Serpent, which will allow me to murder it. Okay, so he's going to play the Gauntlets of Light. I'm going to let that resolve. And then he's probably going to attack, and I'll play the murder, which will be huge value for me. He's going to attack. No, he's not going to attack, but I'm still going to play the murder now, because I want to play a card, and before he gets more mana up, I do have negate back up here, so if that card is a counter spell, I can counter it. Okay, so that murder's going to through, and I'm going to remember to loot this time. It's going to get me a Vengeful War Sheath. That's probably better than that, so I'm going to keep that. The bundle's good. So I'm starting to draw decent cards. I don't want to play that yet, though, because I can't return that with the Blood for Bones. I'm going to go to attacks, and I'm going to attack with the Air Elemental again. He's going to take it. So this is good. I've got him in a good position. He's going to flash in that. That's fine. No problems. And the more we go through, because I've got more cards in hand, he's top decking at this point pretty much. I am eventually going to start pulling ahead, as the Octo Prophet is getting me a lot of value. Draw a land. Sleep paralysis. That's good, actually. I do want to. I might paralyze that, but I think I'm gonna go to attacks first. Okay, now that I've got him not really blocking, so I'm gonna start attacking with more creatures. I want to make more pressure. So both of these are flying threats. Okay, so him buffing that tells me that he's going to attempt to chump block here. So him doing that tells me he's going to chump block and kill the Air Elemental, which is where the Befundle was going to come in and stop it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play the Bufundle on... It doesn't really matter which one I do it. So I'm going to play it on the Angel, which means my Air Elemental will survive. And I'm going to get to draw that card as well, so I'm going to go straight into combat damage here. And I think he might have read the card wrong. Okay, so he's attacking with the 1-1 and 2-2, but I'm pretty sure he knows that I'm a bit ahead of him at the moment. So I'm going to draw again. I draw into another Air Elemental, so I'm going to discard the Chief. Once again, I can get these cards back with the Blood for Bones. So I'm going to play the Air Elemental now. And I am going to attack him again. I am very tempted to attack with one more creature here. But I don't think I am. So this puts him on 3, so I'm pretty sure I do win at this point. I don't think he's got any more threats that he can come up with. Yeah, he's going to concede. So we are going to go into game number 3. And we're going to look at the sideboard again. We did see the Bufundle do work, so I think I might board one more copy in. And we didn't see Blade Brand, so I'm going to get rid of that. Put one more copy of Bufundle in. And I think we should be good. So of course these battle videos are going to be longer than the past 2 parts, as we are actually in the fight now. Okay, he's got an Inspiring Captain, that's going to trigger, and I'm going to get hit for big now. So I'm going to do some maths here. We've got 2, 4, okay, I'm sitting on 4, so I have to, there it is, perfect timing, get an Air Elemental. I do need to keep at least one of these up, so I'm not going to attack. This is a very important part of the turn, because I am on 4 already. But I'm pretty sure I can survive. I think I'm surviving, I go to 1. I know that this deck that he has doesn't have any burn in it. And if I do win on 1 life, I'm going to be very, very surprised. Okay, him giving it on that is not good, because that's going to become a 4. Okay, so I do go to 1 here. I do have to block that. I'm going to 1. Okay, so he's got a combat trick. And that's going to be the end for us. Unlucky on our end. Didn't draw the card in time. But that's alright. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't yet. And hopefully in our next game, we will do better. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you.